Aviation is a significant economic catalyst in Massachusetts. From the airlines that serve the Commonwealth's commercial service airports and the variety of general aviation services found throughout the state, to the military facilities on the front lines of national defense, the aviation industry supports thousands of jobs and billions of dollars in economic activity. In addition to the economic impacts that Massachusetts airports provide, they also offer numerous health, welfare, and safety benefits.
We have this wonderful, wonderful healthcare system that is terribly important economically to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. But for patients to tap into that expertise and to be able to benefit from it requires that they have access. And when you are seriously ill and injured, that access comes in the form of Boston MedFlight.
Boston MedFlight transports approximately 3,000 patients per year. We service all of New England, from Maine all the way to Rhode Island and Connecticut, as well as the Cape and the Islands. Boston MedFlight employs about 120 people throughout eastern New England at 3 bases here in Bedford, up in Lawrence, as well as down in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Without the availability of airports to provide landing zones, as well as services for our aircraft, we simply wouldn't be able to complete our life-saving mission.
Angel Flight Northeast is a unique organization. We provide free air transportation by private pilots in general aviation aircraft and also corporate aircraft and commercial airlines for people who need to travel to access health care, but because of geography or their immune system, they can't get there on their own. A lot of our patients are running out of time, they're running out of money, they're running out of hope. Many have had a catastrophic illness that has devastated them financially. And they've been treated locally at some local hospital or medical center. And now when new medical treatment comes up, it could be 100, 200, 300 miles from home, and they lack the resources to get there. So what we're able to do is provide them with free air transportation through a volunteer network of over 1,000 volunteer pilots and 3 airline partners, JetBlue, Cape Air, and Penn Air. And it's totally free of charge to the patient and their families. There is no limit to what we'll do for people. The majority of our patients come to Boston hospitals because they're the world's leading hospitals. And one of the great impacts that we have economically is we bring millions of dollars of revenue into Boston area hospitals. And without Angel Flight's free flights and without our airlines' free flights, these people would not be able to drive the hundreds of miles that they would need to get to Boston hospitals. Mainly Dana-Farber, Mass General, Brigham and Women's, Children's, and Shriners. I think they're the biggest beneficiaries of Angel Flight.
The State Police has had an aviation unit for over 45 years. Today we have 24 sworn members that act as crew members, both pilots and tactical flight officers. We have 5 civilians also in the unit. Here we also have the maintenance staff, which is the director of maintenance, and 3 technicians, as well as 1 administrative assistant. We fly about 1,800 missions per year. Of all types, probably the most frequent thing is searches, lost, missing people. It may cost more to operate this, but a lot of times we'll find something in 15 minutes that could take hours or days. We were actually involved in the initial response to the actual bombing in Boston. We had a crew that was involved all day in Watertown. Later in the evening, we had an aircraft that was nearby. They were able to get there right away. Through the FLIR system on board, they were able to see that there was a person in the boat and then help the ground units as they started responding to him, watching his movements until he was taken into custody. We provide assistance to pretty much all of the public safety agencies in the state, that being local, state, and federal.
More than 162,000 jobs can be traced back to these airports. Employees receive $6.1 billion in total annual payroll and generate $16.6 billion in economic activity.